We fast forward now 3 rounds to round 16, 1973, and the clash between the Saints and South Melbourne at Moorabbin. It was a crucial game for the Saints, who had dropped out of the top 5 on percentage after losing their last 2 games. Coach Alan Jeans knew the importance of taking the points at home against the Swans, who, despite sitting in second last under first-year coach Graham John, would be high on confidence after 2 terrific wins. And it was the visitors who got the jump to lead by 11 points at the opening break before the Saints settled to work their way to a narrow advantage by the last change. Keep an eye out for a very young Mick Malthouse in this one. He's wearing number 37 for the Saints. We pick up play now at the start of the final term, and it's St Kilda with a 14-point lead.
In comes Theodore, caught with the ball. I don't think he was holding it. He wasn't, but the free kick goes against him, and Quaid, I think, is taking the free kick, shoots it down to centre half forward. Out come the Saints in defence. Mark nicely taken by Basanko. Goes on with play. A wobbly-looking old pass is a bad one. Goes to Bryce, who has been one of South's best players. He's had about 16 or 17 kicks for the day. Manzi comes in. Manzi sends a hand pass towards Moran. Moran's in trouble. Minot kicks the ball dangerously off the ground. Down goes Thompson of South Melbourne. Gets a free kick for pushing the back. Hand passes to Quaid. Quaid breaks a tackle and swings South forward. Brings it right into the scoring zone. The mark very nearly taken there by them too. Look at the pack milling around it, and this has been the pattern of the play, deep in attack on many occasions. South deep in attack. Badly need a score here. As they come in, Minot taps the ball, but it goes straight to South Melbourne. Here's Hoffman emerging with it. Hoffman hooks the ball around towards the scoring zone. Lawrence has 2 opponents to beat, but the mark is taken there by Saru. Saru it was who marked the ball to break up the South Melbourne attack. Hasn't been much in this game. I think the biggest gap's been about 4 goals. There's a lovely kick by Saru, beautifully directed, and the mark taken out there by Theodore. Theodore's got a lead further afield. In it comes short towards Malthouse. Malthouse can't control it, kicks it off the ground. It comes up towards Reynolds. Reynolds has a chance to trap it, knocks it forward. It goes to Breen. Breen scoops it out towards Trott. Trott sends the ball forward. Out comes Neil. He's behind play. Got a push in the back, I thought. Out comes the South Melbourne player who was wounded and slammed it straight out of play, and that wasn't good football from South Melbourne's point of view, and the free kick will be taken by Trott, and Trott will put the Saints deep into attack. They're leading by 14 points as Trott boots the ball forward. Reynolds went for it, very nearly marked it, got one in the back according to the umpire, and or is it Davis? No, it's Davis, and Davis will take the free kick within kicking range at that. He's been St Kilda's best player on the day. There's his shot at goal. He's been offline on a number of occasions, but this is all right, and it's a goal to St Kilda. And Davis is 3rd. Main goal kicker for St Kilda now is Alan Davis with 3. Petura's got 2 for South Melbourne.
And Perovic and Neil have got 2 apiece as they scramble in the centre of things. Theodore in the middle of it. The kick of Quaid's is smothered. Hit out wide. A kick off the ground this time gives a chance there for St Kilda. Down wide it goes from Perovic. Underneath it he hits it out wide. Well played. Picked up there by Breen. And Breen struggles on the boundary line. Takes a free kick. And a pretty fortunate one to Barry Breen.
Pretty technical, though.
Breen, since quarter time, has given them a point of attack because he's shown great mobility. Twice his combination with Neil has been somewhat copybook. He's a lovely kick, it's off direction, but tons of distance and through for one behind. But Alan Davis, there's no doubt about him what an amazing player he is, because he's done most of the roving and been a brilliant rover in an unaccustomed position, and at the same time he's notched 3 goals. Ray Ball, fullback, has had his hands full. 2 straight down the centre. Theodore and Hoffman go. Theodore got there first. Minot kicked away from him. Kicking in danger, says the umpire. Umpire is Sutcliffe, and the free goes to Minot. Minot out wide. Cowboy underneath it. A chance now for McLeish. He battles in front of Reynolds, gets his kick under pressure, covers about 20 yards. Breen's got an opportunity, but then he's swamped. Gets a hand pass out, held it too long, said the umpire. And the free kick will go to South Melbourne. Norm Goss, who's had a lot of kicks, kicks it downfield. Theodore and McLeish and Hoffman again. Picked up by Moran. Moran's kick is high in the air and gains little distance. Punched away nicely by Woodman. Long hand pass from Woodman goes out wide towards half-back flank, but it's too wide. and it's out of bounds again. Well, South Melbourne had a wonderful first quarter, and there's no doubt that they are an improving side. Doyle on his 19th man to replace Beecroft, hits it down towards the boundary line. It's not over yet. Trott traps it. Trott sends a long one downfield looking for Davis. Davis will win it. No, he doesn't. Chance for a pick up there by South. A long hand pass to Hoffman's good football. Hoffman gets it back. This is wonderful football. They go downfield. A long run it was, and down by Quaid. A chance for McAuliffe. McAuliffe picks up at centre half forward. Out wide it goes. Barry Lawrence is in front of everybody. Picks it up well. Goes away from them with a left foot. He kicks it out wide. Stuart Trott dives on the ball that time. Hand pass goes from Malthouse across to Trott. Trott can't take it. Malthouse down. Picked up nicely there by Bedford across to Doyle. Doyle looked to hand pass and wisely changed his mind. Then he hand passes in open territory. Basenko's with it, and Basenko, a dashing, aggressive halfback, boots it out wide to Perovic. Perovic goes up and almost took it, and will take a free kick against Thompson. Perovic, great aerial skill. He's kicked two. He's about centre wing position. Breen, long hand pass out to Elliott. Elliott, a good comeback. Boots it downfield, intercepted by Woodman. Woodman tries a short one, which is to Goss. Goss, a great kick getter. Looks for Bedford. Bedford brilliantly done, and he's off. Bedford's a long way out. Tries the short one. Brilliantly done. A beautiful pass. 2 goal across to Anderson, and that was great football by South Melbourne. It looked dangerous, but it came off, and that's the crucial test. And there's 6'8" of Anderson, left puts it through. The umpire says no. You come back and have your kick. But Bedford, courage and skill that time, and a great pass to Gull, and Gull was the man who quickly got it on to the Giant. This is number 2. Stretch, Anderson, man of the mark only about 5 metres out. With his left foot he puts his own second goal through. Good goal to South Melbourne, because they did it with some fine teamwork.
That brings South back into the game. 10-12 now, 72 to St Kilda, 12-15, 87. And the difference is 15 points. Minot in the ruck, doing battle there. Doyle gets in front, but the ball's picked up by St Kilda. Comes out luckily to Manzi. Manzi flanks it out wide. Getting under it is Woodman. Woodman knocks it forward. Davis is going to win it, I think. No, he's beaten for pace. Comes to the ball again. Well done, Davis. Gets it clear out to Neil. Neil's going to be in trouble. Stacks on the mill. The ball comes clear. What's the decision? A free kick against St Kilda. What for, I wouldn't know, but it goes to Gleeson. Gleeson passes the ball to Normie Goss, is it? Yes. And Goss has got a midfield on the outer side. Goss dummies around nicely. Swings South Melbourne forward, onto their right half forward line, looking for Bedford, but chipping in brilliantly was Basenko to take the mark. And Basenko breaking up that attack, gets it wide to Manzi. Oh, Manzi missed what he should have taken. Bryce comes in. Now Manzi wins back, gets the ball towards Elliott. Elliott is in trouble, but Manzi's going to get a free kick. Holding the man, said the umpire. And Manzi luckily got out of it. Manzi's got a lead out wide, and it's a beautifully directed pass, and the mark is taken here by Elliott. Elliott will no doubt steady. Will put a long driving kick, I should imagine, into the scoring zone. He does. It's deep up towards centre half forward, where Galt went at one hand to the ball. Cook threw it out. Davis comes in, caught with the ball. Play on, said the umpire. Davis comes clear with it. Can't break away with it. South battling hard in defence through Gleeson. Get the ball away. Plenty of St Kilda players there. There's a grab here by Elliott. Elliott drives St Kilda forward again, onto their right half forward line. Galt went high, couldn't mark it. Breen picks up the ball, shoots at goal, but ball comes out to take the mark in front of Neil, and that's one of the few occasions he's beaten him. The kick comes in short to Woodman. Woodman, a long hand pass to Lambert. Lambert's in open territory. He can run for a week. He elects to drive the ball forward, and it's badly directed. Basenko comes to the ball and can get St Kilda out of trouble, sends a hand pass forward. It comes out again here where the ball is gathered in by St Kilda's Malthouse. Malthouse shoots it forward. Trott doing battle there, can't quite win the ball. It comes clear, picked up by South Melbourne, driven onto their right half forward line towards Anderson. In comes Prentice, gets pushed in the back, and will take the free kick. Is it Prentice? Yes, it is. He's played a great game at centre half forward. I think he's had the slight edge on Basenko.
It's been a wonderful battle. Basenko always a good player, of course. Here comes Malthouse. Malthouse to the centre ground of Davis. Davis missed a nonchalance, then boots it down looking for the Cowboy. Cowboy gets front position. Nice football behind. Harry Green shoots for goal and took one across the face as he kicks a beauty.
Now 13-15, St Kilda to South 10-12. Minot goes high, gets the tap. Theodore has the chance. He allows a teammate to go in there, and Reynolds. Reynolds has the ball knocked away. It's picked up by the brilliant Protura. And what a great player this fellow is. Dashing downfield with it. Sends a hand pass. Out it goes to Quaid. Quaid's going to line up the goal. He's bumped off balance as he had his shot, and it goes out on the full. It was well done by Protura. He's a dasher. He's creative. Brilliant player, has beautiful balance. And there's the kick in by St Kilda up to Minot, and Minot takes the mark coolly. On St Kilda's right half forward line. And the pressure's off the St Kilda defence as the ball is driven out towards the wing. The ball kicked high in the air by Trott. The whistle goes, and it's a free kick coming back behind the play and will be taken by Stephen Theodore. He'll take it from St Kilda midfield.
Theodore with his left foot downfield looking for Breen. Breen perfect front position but couldn't make it. Behind the pack is Woodman. Turns and twists out of trouble. Looks for a hand pass when he may have kicked it. Hand pass goes across now looking towards Gleeson. Gleeson picks it up well. Onto his left foot and boots it back where Hoffman and Theodore will do battle. Hoffman front position cleverly. Davis, the good rover as usual, breaks away from the pack. Sends a good-looking pass to Perovic. Perovic got hands to it but couldn't hold it. He was well shepherded. Thompson's his opponent. Thompson's going to beat him. Perovic back into it. And the free kick could have been Galt's. Umpire comes in, ball bounce. Perovic, most unusual player. At times he looks very slow. Yet he makes position so cleverly and certainly has got a wonderful pair of hands. 6'3" on the half-forward flank is a good start physically. Here comes Theodore. Theodore gets left foot to it. In front, Breen again. Breen couldn't take it. Out comes the Cowboy to do battle there with his opponent Ball. Ball took it pretty well too. Gleeson's got the opportunity but can't pick it up. He'll be met by a Cowboy Neil one. He dodges it, fortunately for him.
Gets a free kick around the shoulder, Doug.
And tries a long hand pass out to Woodman. Woodman then kicks it straight to Trott. Trott could go on. Trott then will give a long one. Down it goes towards centre-half forward. Bryce will take the mark. Bryce at centre-half back.
That was badly done by Trott. He could have passed it anywhere. And Bryce flanks the ball out wide. Trott comes to the ball. Late on the scene with Cook. Between them, I think they may take it over that line. They don't. Picked up by Minot. Minot shoots the ball forward. Coming from behind. The mark taken by Perovic, I thought. Play on, said the umpire. And McLeish comes clear of the ball but kicks it straight to Trott. Oh, a lot of mistakes being made by both sides, but that was a shocking decision, I thought, by umpire Sutcliffe a moment ago. Trott sending the ball, looking for Neil. Neil comes to it and takes the mark. No, not allowed. Play on, said the umpires. Woodman gets it. Woodman sends a hand pass. McAuliffe comes to the ball, but behind the play, it's a free to South Melbourne. Will be taken there by Baldwin.
All out wide towards Goss again, and it's Prentice in front of Basenko. A hurried hand pass to Lambert's dangerous. Lambert's in a lot of trouble but gets out of it. Then he left puts it back to Bedford. Bedford quickly onto Prentice. Prentice across to Hoffman. A lot of short football in there to Patura. Patura in a lot of trouble. Out to Quaid. Quaid in trouble. Back towards Patura. He can't get it. Picked up by Elliott. Elliott a long hand pass. Bedford will intercept it. Bedford at centre half forward. With his left foot down the full forward zone. Goal goes underneath it. Here's Judson. Judson tackled and pushed. And the free kick will go to Wayne Judson. He plays on quickly out to Colling. Colling misses it. Tackled there by Bryce. Could have been a free kick to him. Picked up by Prentice. Prentice shoots for goal and kicks it out of bounds. Well, the crowd are enjoying it, but there's a lot of mistakes being made.
A lot of umpiring mistakes being made too, Doug. I think, I really do. I think up to this point of time, Sutcliffe hasn't done a bad job, but he's missing quite a lot now.
Yes, I was going to intercept a few minutes ago, so mistakes by umpire and players. Saru. Collings his target. Patura spoils him. Bedford the good rover. At centre half forward. Dodges. Ooh, looked like a throw to Hoffman. Hoffman shoots for goal. One behind. And Bedford was very fortunate to get away with that one. It was an overhanded tumbling throw. Here's the fullback, Lawrence. He's kept his opponent goal down to about 2 kicks. Out towards Colling. Picked up there by Lambert. Underneath it is Theodore. Good mark too. Theodore on half-back flank, and the scoreboard showing St Kilda 13-15 as he gets it out wide. A left footer there by Basenko. Alan Davis late on the scene, a great mark.
He's been the player, Doug, in my book.
He's down and hurt.
He is badly. He's been tremendous, this fellow really has. He's been everywhere. He's been a will-o'-the-wisp, and he hand pass immediately to Trott, and Trott under pressure has to kick towards the boundary line defensively, and the result will be a throw-in. Davis in trouble. What a loss he'd be to St Kilda. St Kilda 13-15 to South 10-13. South putting up a great fight. My word, they are. They've turned the corner, and here's a free kick going to them. Who'll it go to? Russell Cook. Russell Cook to take the free, gets a hand pass. Out it goes to McLeish. McLeish sending the ball forward. Elliott's getting underneath it and takes the mark for St Kilda. Sends a hand pass forward. Out it goes to Malthouse. Malthouse drives the ball onto St Kilda's right half forward line. Coming out is Gleeson. Gleeson a lovely pass to Bryce. Bryce has had a bundle of kicks. Has done well all day. Gets around Manzi. Sends the ball to centre half forward. And the mark taken here by Bedford. We're about 16 minutes in the final quarter. Bedford goes on, breaks the tackle, runs about 15 metres, shoots for goal, and it's through. Oh, what superlative football. There's Peter Bedford, and that was a real captain's piece of play, a great inspiration to his side, and that goal puts St Kilda right back in business, and that's goal number 2 to Bedford as Davis is limping away. St Kilda, there's Davis limping quite perceptibly, and St Kilda have got Malthouse on in place of Basenko, who went off in the Pays, who went off early in the game. Back on the centre, Minot gets the tap, down it goes. Should have been gathered in by St Kilda. They fumbled badly. There's a player, the ball held onto him, and umpire Sutcliffe's going to bounce it. St Kilda 13-15 to South 11-13.
Rodney Galt on the ball, beaten by Cook that time. Taken by Moran. Moran across to the half-forward line. Perovic in front takes another mark. Beautiful pair of hands. There's no doubt about this fellow. He's got a future. It's a long kick too. This is a very long one. Down looking for Neil. Neil jostles beautifully and takes a real strong cowboy mark. There he goes. Shoulders hunched. He's almost as wide across the hips as he is in height, and takes a wonderful mark. Neil, strong, experienced, a leading goal kicker for St Kilda in other seasons. Kicks a very good one. Goal number 3 to Kevin Neil, and a very important one to St Kilda. That's Alan Davis
coming
walking around the side there.
Yeah, corner's just come onto the ground for St Kilda, number 28, Doug. Bad luck to St Kilda losing Davis, but Davis, to this point of time, would be my best player on the ground, Doug. I don't know, maybe it's a line ball with a couple of others, but he's done a tremendous amount of work all around the ground. He's ruck-rowed tremendously well, and that goal is a vital one for the Saints, that last one kicked by Neil. What a colourful player he is. Always creates excitement when he goes for the ball. 14-15 St Kilda now to South Melbourne 11-13, and we're 19 minutes into the final quarter.
Dalton Cook, and Cook wins another one. Free kick, South Melbourne. Normie Goss. Davis looks a lot better as he's walking around now, incidentally, for St Kilda fans. Down it goes towards where the chance is there for Malthouse. And nobody went with him. Hand pass to Colling. Colling across to Judson. Judson on half-back flank, grandstand side. Oh, down they go everywhere, and the mark is nicely taken by Gleeson. St Kilda players out everywhere. Barry Breen. Altercation with Doyle. Doyle on replacing Beecroft. And 20th man for South Melbourne running around the side of the ground. Out towards Quaid. Quaid's, a good one to Moran. Down it goes, and Galt. How graceful he is when he takes those big leaps. A great mark by Rodney Galt, and it's on again. Elliott and Quaid. Quaid playing his 50th game. Elliott talking to the boundary umpire. Elliott talking and Quaid playing. A hand pass goes across to Patura. Judson kicked over out of bounds on the full. Accidentally, but out of bounds on the full. John Patura will take the resultant free kick. He's about centre wing. A long one downfield. All St Kilda. Malthouse misses it. Bedford turns, twists, left puts it back. Underneath it, St Kilda's Colling. Saru it is, and Saru takes the mark. Saru now, this time out in the direction of Gary Colling. Russell Cook will be the big leaper, and almost could be paid that one. Bryce is down. Hand pass from Theodore. Out to Moran. Moran across to half-forward line, and a great tumbling mark by Barry Breen.
He's lifted St Kilda up forward, and here's the hand pass to Moran. Moran bumped off balance, he put his boot to the ball, and he got a nasty one short time ago. Moran completely unnecessary, and the free here will go to Gleeson. Gleeson's pass towards the centre of the ground, punched away by a chance. Breen having trouble picking up the ball. It all stacks in the mill right over his head and shoulders, and umpire Sutcliffe's going to bounce it. Thought he could have got a free out of it, but he didn't. St Kilda 14-15 to South 11-13, and we're about 21 minutes into the final quarter. This gives a chance now to Colling. Colling lines up the goal with a long shot. It's in short though. Neil gets it. What's the decision? A free kick to South Melbourne, says the umpire. What for? I couldn't tell you. He's a better man than I am, Gungadin.
He certainly is. He gives it to Doyle eventually, which indicates it might have been against Minot. Out wide it goes, and picked up well by Ventura. A great hand pass out wide to Lambert. He goes downfield and screws it back towards centre half forward, looking for Prentice, and Prentice takes a wonderful mark.
Been a great player at centre half
this is a
forward.
player with a future. It's a bad hand pass, a very bad one, and off goes the dashing Basenko. He kicks it downfield there, behind his corner, almost took a good one, picked up nicely by Reynolds. Reynolds with his left foot shoots for goal. It's off direction and through for one behind. St Kilda, 14 goals, 16. They brought up the century, 100 points. And South Melbourne, 11-13-79, which of course is a 21-point difference. Ball kicks out wide. Cook was the leaper. Behind the chances there for corner. His hand pass goes straight to South Melbourne's McLeish. McLeish out looking for Lambert. Lambert misses what he should have taken, gives Trott the chance. Trott kicks off the ground cleverly to corner. To Moran it was. Moran boots it down towards the half-forward line. Rodney Galt, easy does it. Held it a long time. Held it too long, I agree. And the free kick goes to South Melbourne. Woodman looks down there for Patura. Or Cook it was. He looked for Patura, found Cook. Cook goes off on centre wing position. Bedford's taken about 9 marks, misses that one. Basenko's there, a hand pass to Saru. Saru half-back flank. Down to the centre wing position. Cook has been a great kick getter as a ruckman. Underneath, pushed out. McAuliffe, and it was Judson who was pushed onto his tail at the interstate back pocket, who turned 21 last Saturday, incidentally, takes his kick, and that looked like a 21st birthday kick. Out wide it goes to Quaid. Quaid misses it. Elliott's got the chance. They've been having a bit of a war, these two. Elliott comes in again and can't pick it up, does McAuliffe. McAuliffe shoots for goal. It's a very good one. Just misses. One behind. Well, South Melbourne wanted that one very bad. Makes the difference. 20 points now. With fullback Lawrence. Grandstand side is his choice, looking for Galt. Oh, nice one, Colling from behind. Over the top of Galt and Bryce. Colling at no stage, or very little of the match is played centre half forward where he's chosen. Out it goes towards Hoffman. Hoffman misses it. Chance now for Theodore. Theodore looks for the hand pass and does it well. Back it goes to Breen from Perovic. Breen a long one looking for the Cowboy. Up goes Neil. In front nicely taken there, and left-footed out of danger. Oh, great mark by Aronson. Out it goes to Lambert. Lambert centre wing. He sends a long one down where Lawrence, as usual, is in front of his opponent. Lawrence can't reach it before it's over the line, out of bounds. And incidentally, Lawrence's opponent has been taken off the ground, I think, because down there at full forward, I noticed 20th man Dempster.
Well, St Kilda clinging to their 20-point advantage at the 25-minute mark of the final quarter. Time on only as the tap goes to Saru. Down it goes. There's the clever Bedford with the ball. And what a brilliant player he is. Boots it towards the goal with a left foot snap, and this could be close. It's there, I think. A beautiful goal. Kept St Kilda under pressure all day long. They played a brilliant first quarter, and when they kicked 4-4 to 2-5, and at that point of time they looked to have St Kilda's measure, but St Kilda came back wonderfully well. Galt goes high, the tap goes to McAuliffe. It's picked up here by the brilliant Patura. Patura sends a hand pass forward. It's intercepted by Elliott. Stacks on the middle. They go in hard here. Hard bumps exchanged. Umpire Sutcliffe calls for the ball and bounces it. Big pack of players, as you can see, around the ball. They go high, and the tap goes St Kilda's way, picked up by South, and away they go into attack at all. Again, I thought there was a free kick there to South. The ball is picked up here by Bedford. He shoots and puts it through again. Goal number 3 of this quarter to Peter Bedford. St Kilda must hold on. They've got to win this game. If they get beaten today, their final 5 chances will suffer tremendously. Now let's see what comes from this bounce in the centre. The crowd roaring its head off.
Up goes Minot. Minot hits it for the second time across to Theodore. Theodore can't break away with it. I thought the free kick should have gone to Woodman, and he didn't get it, and the umpire's going to bounce it once again. Well, Malthouse is Bedford's opponent, and surely it must be worrying Coach Jeans at this stage. Well played, Minot. Out wide it goes. Moran overruns it. Trott can't pick it up either. St Kilda fumbling. Moran gets it to Minot. Minot downfield. A nice mark taken there by Gleeson. Under pressure from Green, out it goes to Woodman. Woodman then boots it across and Trott intercepts in front of Lambert. Trott takes it out to the boundary line. It's right on the line, it's over the line, and it's centre wing position, and there are 8 points the difference, and about 27 minutes have gone in the final term. St Kilda in front as Minot comes up to do battle with Aronson, and here's a chance now for Reynolds. A hand pass is not a good one. There's that ugly milling pack fighting for it. McLeish gets it eventually. McLeish screws it back over Theodore's head. Russell Cook comes in strongly. Breaks away from his opponent. Back it goes looking for Bedford. Nice mark for Sanko.
Oh, he's the man they need there at that point of time, St Kilda. Wonderful anticipation, getting in front of Bedford then. And Neil's coming down into the defence for St Kilda, coming down from full forward. And there's the kick by Vasenko on the far side of the ground. South with a chance. Was it a mark? Yes, the kick is going to Einenson, is it not? It is. The big lanky fellow, blonde, has got it for South. Sends a hand pass forward. It comes out where it's gathered in by McLeish. McLeish a hand pass. Out it goes to McAuliffe. McAuliffe shoots it forward. Lawrence comes out with his opponent, and between them they take it over the line to be thrown in. Deep in South Melbourne's right forward pocket. South trailing by 8 points. Can they pull this out of the fire as the ball's knocked down, gathered in by St Kilda? Comes forward where Trott, I thought, took the mark. It wasn't allowed. Play on, said the umpire. They're in all directions here. The ball comes clear, and South have marked it deep in the forward pocket. And I think it's Prentice once again. Mark number 8 to Prentice. And Prentice lines up the goal. It's a long shot. It's just up line and through for a point. And the difference now is only, what, 1 goal, is it? Or 7 points? No, 7 points the difference, and we've had 29 minutes of play in the final quarter.
Well, South Melbourne put up a wonderful fight. Now, Lawrence could have kicked the short pass to Neil. Instead, he does it just as well to Judson. Judson boots to the centre of the ground. In front is Gleeson. Green takes it away, second bite, and the umpire pays it. Well, I think the mark was there. Green in the centre of the ground, then boots out wide looking for Colling, but it's Perovic who'll have to take it on. Punched away by Thompson on the shoulder, says the umpire, and against Thompson, and taken by Perovic. This young fellow, there's the siren.
It's all over. St Kilda just hanging on to beat a vastly improved South Melbourne side on the final score. St Kilda 14-16, 100 points to South Melbourne 13-15, 93. A great comeback by South in the final quarter.
Yes, it was a great fight back from the Swans, led by their brilliant 1970 Brownlow medalist Peter Bedford. Great to see Wheels in full flight once again. What a superb athlete he was. But full credit to the Saints, who hung on for a vital 7-point win to keep their 1973 finals hopes alive.